Kieran, appreciate you talking to us, and feels like a little while since the last game. It has been a little while, but we're now heading into the last couple of days before Hull. How's it been?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good to have the time. We've got some good work in on the training pitch, and as we planned a little bit of a game last weekend, and yeah, everyone's really looking forward to getting going again now. The players are super focused, but also there's been a good level of relaxed atmosphere as well, and everyone's just excited for what's to come.
It's not very common to have a break around this time. Have you utilised it in a way where you wanted to stay mentally intense, perhaps, or a good balance between all sorts of things?
Yeah, a balance of both. We spoke about it all at the start of the break. It's very unusual to have a break at this time of the season. We've tried to make it work in our favour. As I've said, the outcome will in the end up and determine what the interpretation of it is. But we're confident we've used the break really well. I said the focus in the training session has been really good. We've kept it competitive right the way through the 2-week block, because it's important to keep those parts of our culture, of the players and their brains working really well. We've trained hard at times, but we've also had some days and a couple of blocks of days after the Middlesbrough game that we were able to come off the players a little bit. So yeah, I think everyone feels refreshed, and I said just excited for fantastic games ahead, starting with Hull on Saturday night.
And hopefully these 2 weeks as well have been useful for those perhaps working their way back.
Yeah, it's been a good one for the whole squad, especially when you have players coming back. So we've had George and Wes, for example, with us over the last few days, so that's been a positive and great to see them back on the grass. And yeah, also the period, as we all know, the period after Easter, the internationals, 5 games in a quick succession, has been good for some of those players to recover some little knocks and niggles and illnesses that we were certainly carrying through that block as well. So I think we're in a really good place from that point of view.
And important characters to have back as well. I know, of course, they're still part of the dressing room. Everyone is when they're injured, of course, but to have them back involved, lads that have been there, lads that have done it, and this is a time where everyone just needs to apply themselves in the right way. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, no ever any concerns with the group in that way. So lots of the players have been together for a good amount of time, been through similar situation last year. We got other players coming in, Kiefer, for example, terrific experience in end of seasons, and some young players as well who are really excited to go through this sort of week for the first time. So yeah, there's never any doubts for me with this group about their connection with each other, how much they give every day, and how much they're going to give in the games coming up.
Hull coming up on Saturday, only played last night. What do you expect from them at the weekend?
Yeah, of course we expect a tough game, a very good side. Of course, with the way the games have went, as it stands, they're certainly fighting for their goals as well, and they'll have big motivation going into the game, their last home game as well, which always gives teams a bit of a push. And yeah, we know they're really talented side, lots of talented individuals, really clear playing style and identity, and it's going to be a really good game. So yeah, we've prepared as well as we can, and we'll just look forward to the game now.
They've called upon their fans. It's probably going to be an intense atmosphere up there, but we'll have a good away crowd as well, and it's another game and an evening to look forward to.
Of course it is. It's games to be, that you really want to be involved in, and yeah, I said there's big motivation for them as the home side. There's of course massive motivation for us. We'll travel with a great away support, and yeah, it's 2 teams are going to be fighting it out at the end of the season, and it's great to be in this position, and we want to make the most of it.